Welcome Capricorn and Capricorn cross watchers to your mini weekly love reading. Emperor for you. So I hope you guys have had a great weekend and that it was either restful or fun. Of course, depending on what you needed. Could be both, right? And that you have a great week planned. So I apologize if I said this already, but we have a card for you, a card for them, and the energy between the two of you. So, I feel with this combination here that there seems to be somebody that you are interested in pursuing something with. I feel like you see them as a very, viable candidate for a partner. I feel like you see this as somebody that's like on the up and up. You seem to see them as very hardworking, somebody that's very resourceful, that they have a lot going on. The Nine of Pentacles talks about that pre-Empress energy, right? So it's like you're the Emperor here and you're seeing this person as a pre-Empress. So it just feels here that you are, how do I say this? You see this person as a true mate, but I feel like you're giving yourself time to see if this person has gone as far as they can go or if they're going to keep evolving. Because I do feel to a certain extent that you see that they're a bit stagnant here. I'm sorry, I have to get that beep 1 second. So I feel like I've seen the bird on top of this person's head before. I don't know if you can see that just up here. But it almost feels like you're wondering if this person is so stagnant that the birds are landing on them, like they're a statue sort of thing. I feel like you may see them as somebody that is a little too focused on the past. And I feel like you see it like they have less in their past than they do in their future, but they may be in an energy where they reminisce a lot. And I feel like you seem to feel like they are, it's almost that energy of somebody like reminiscing about the good old days when actually the new days or the current days, I don't know how to say that, but like the present is, and their future actually holds a lot more for them than they realize. This might be very specific. If you're in a relationship with this person, it's almost the energy of, again, may not be the actual situation, but it's like the two of you have been together, you have built a lot together, and they're going back for like their high school or, college, university reunion or whatever post-secondary they did. And it's like they're going back there and they're kind of reminiscing and getting into all that energy. And if they had somebody back then, I feel like they're thinking about that person. Not that they're, getting ready to step out or anything, but it's like they're romanticizing the past. And I feel like you're not somebody that's going to sit here and convince anybody of anything, but you also want to be recognized for who you are, what you bring to the table, and what you've done for this person. Also that you're a big part of their happiness, right? It's like, yeah, they did have happiness in the past, but whatever it was held them back. Whatever was in their past, it's like it got them to a certain point and they had the capability to move beyond that point and they didn't. For example, I didn't say that well. Your person had the capability to move beyond that point, but someone else did not. It's like that's as far as that other person wanted to go. And that wasn't what your person wanted. So it's like, here you are. And I feel like you've given this person all these opportunities and stuff. And it does, you may want to deny this, and you can if you want. I could be wrong, but what I'm seeing is that actually this person pulling this reminiscing BS was somebody that couldn't give them what they needed, is actually hurtful to you. It feels a little bit like rejection. That doesn't mean it's, this person is rejecting you, but it does hurt and it doesn't feel good. And I feel like it's made you feel not that you're giving into it, but it almost feels like it's going to create a dynamic where you feel like you have to chase this person. That's not what the Emperor does, so that's not going to be what you're doing. But it does seem to make you long for this person to a certain extent. So, excuse me, excuse me, we have the Justice card as what's going on between the two of you. Excuse me. I feel like there's going to be some karma that plays out here. I don't want to say anything against this person that's crappy. It does feel, Capricorn, that you may see a side of this person that you don't really like. I feel like you'll see a side of them that makes you maybe not rethink them entirely, but it's like you realize that they may not have been entirely honest about their past, and that there is a lot more. You know, the way they said that cookie crumbled is not the way that it did. You know what I mean? It's almost like you might realize that actually this person had a bigger hand in something going down than they wanted to admit. It's like they presented it in a certain type of way that it was someone else's fault. It's all this, it's all that. It's like, well, if that person actually did that to you, then why would you reminisce about that, right? So I feel like to a certain extent, and this might be really specific, your person actually seems to be really grateful to that person for, I want to say, like, taking the rap or taking the heat or kind of allowing people to believe that this person was innocent. Yikes. Okay. I was going to say, what does Capricorn need to know? Like, well, okay, I guess you have something to say right now. We have the Sun or Knight of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So, I feel like someone's gonna, I don't want to say this. I feel like someone may come in and try to make a play for your person. I feel to a certain extent that this other person that yours is romanticizing, it's like they seem to want to come in and get some love and whatever from your person here. And I feel like they seem to feel that they have influence over your person. It's like they seem to feel that they can come in and ask for some of you, this person may want to come in and try to like get something out of your person. They almost want to act like part of your person's success is owed to them. And I feel like this seems to be a situation or a person that comes back around to kind of like cash in on, you know, what they think they did for your person here, which is a little bit, just feels, how do I say this? It feels a little bit underhanded, it's slimy. There we go. That's the word. It's slimy. What does Aries need to know? Or Aries. Whoa, sorry. You're not Aries, you're Capricorn. I said Aries because I was looking at the Emperor, but I do apologize. I know you're Capricorn. So anyway, I apologize. What does Capricorn need to know? Queen of Wands. If it is a high school reunion or whatever, Ace of Wands. And of course, this may not be the actual situation, but it's kind of the, I'm just going to let that be because this is more important. So I feel like if this person is going to, you know, a high school or college reunion or whatever, I feel like there is a message here. Don't let any of this get to you, because I actually feel that you shining like yourself
Actually, it's like people seem to flock to you. You seem to be somebody that everybody wants to talk to. It's like you seem really full of life and very it's like people that see you, there's something really striking about the way that you'll dress there. You may be wearing red. But of course that won't be for everybody. But whatever it is that you're wearing or you're doing, it's really like a lot of people are attracted to you here. And I actually feel like what ends up happening is that this slimy, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm going to say it, this slimy loser, okay? And I feel bad. I'm sorry. They may not be a loser, but they're acting like one. They come in trying to cash in on something, and it's like they may have been normally able to pull your person into this like gross dynamic. And I actually feel that because you're a shining star, yes, you are. Sorry, I'm putting all sorts of attitude all over this because you. But I'm gonna. I don't care. Because you are this shining star, and actually you are outshining not just this person or that person, but at both of them together. Okay, that your person actually is as grossed out by this person's behavior as you are. You know what I mean? Because I feel like this person's maybe trying to come on to your person, and your person is like, oh, for the love of God, no. Whereas before, they may have been drawn into that dynamic because it's like whatever the past was that the two of them had, your person in the past was able to be pulled into wanting a little taste of whatever the passion was that they had. But I feel like they realize with you that actually, it's like, whereas this person wants to pretend that they're a boss, but they're actually, Oscar the Grouch in the garbage can. I'm sorry, I'm putting so much stank on this reading. Anyway, so Oscar the Grouch over here, your person realizes that actually they really see you as that boss energy. It's like you're a true boss, whereas this person is a wannabe. Again, and I'm apologize if it sounds like I'm being judgy or anything towards this person. I do my best actually not to do that. So I'm sure they've got their own stuff going on. But the focus here is you and your person. And I feel, Capricorn, that if you stay in your Emperor energy, that everything that's meant for you is going to come and lay itself at your feet. I mean, of course, that doesn't mean, that everything's going to be submissive, but anything that you need in your life is going to come right to you. I feel that your person, it seems to almost spark your person to take that first step into being an Empress, um, rather than being in pre-Empress energy. And I do feel to a certain extent that there is a message that there is, you know, some sort of divine, I want to say it, I know people say divine intervention, but I feel like it's interference. And I actually feel like that's because the divine, or who you see as your higher power, they have had, and oh my gosh, the anger is here. I can feel it in my chest. You know when somebody just drives you nuts? Like even the thought of that person just makes you want to spit. The divine has had just about enough of this person coming in and getting their claws into this person, because I feel like they have been draining them again and again and again. And I feel like this is the divine interfering one way or another to completely sever the tie between Oscar the Grouch and your person. I do feel that your person actually, it's like they lose a little respect for this person. It's almost that kind of person that, like, maybe they had a really great something or another in when they were in high school or something. Again, if it's the high school reunion, but it's like they never grew up. And I feel like when your person sees the difference between you and this person, it's like it couldn't make them value you any more than they all, you know what I mean? It's like they couldn't feel
any prouder of who you are and that they have you as a partner as they will when they see the difference of the choices that they made when they were young compared to the choices that they've made now in terms of partners and what they're looking for and the kind of person that your person feels worthy of. So with that said, Capricorn, I think I'll leave it there before dinner burns. You can hear the beeping in the background. I love you so much. I wish you all the best this week. Feels like you've got your shiz handled here. I do want to say, if you'd like a private reading with me, my email is below in the description box. If you haven't voted already, there is a, I was going to say toll, not a toll. We don't do that here. There's a poll on the community section just to let me know if you would prefer the longer reads that I release during the week, if it would be better for them to continue to be a few each day, or if you would like them all on one day. I know sometimes when people post every day, it kind of clutters up your feed. So just wanted to know where you stand with that. If you do have an opinion and you are willing to vote, I'd love to have your vote in there. And I hope you have a great week. Much love. Bye.